Previously on X-Play.
We bid farewell to our old set and leave our beloved San Francisco, the home of tolerance, for Los Angeles, the home of shallow celebrity. We're in LA now. That's what it's all about. Style over substance. Right, Adam?
My career was over.
It's not over. You have to introduce the next review. Then it's over.
So what's with the music coming from your cube these days? You're playing Like a Virgin over and over.
Let me tell you what Like a Virgin's about. A couple weeks ago, I started playing Diablo 2 again, so I'm just clicking everything that moves. I'm talking morning, day, afternoon, night. Click, 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 click.
How many clicks is that?
A lot.
Mamma mia!
So I'm getting some major click action, and finally get to hell difficulty, and my character's feeling something that she ain't felt since level 1. Pain. It hurts. It hurts her. It shouldn't hurt her because she's like a level 61 by now. But when the hell difficulty monsters hit her, it hurts. Just like it did at level 1. You see, hell difficulty is reminding Power Leveler what it was once like to be a newbie. Hence, Like a Virgin.
Mamma mia!
Give me that.
Hey, what the hell are you doing? Give me back my Game Boy.
For the past 15 minutes, I've had Jason's big click coming out my left ear and Super Italian Stereotype Brothers coming out my right.
Give me back my Game Boy.
Are you gonna put it away?
I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want to with it.
Then I'm afraid I'm gonna have to take it. Why don't you go get the car?
Daddy, want me to frag her for you?
You fragged me in a dream, you better wake up and apologize.
All right, fine. When I come back, I want that Game Boy.
Oh, it's my game now.
Where?
This is my destiny.
After a long, long time in development, Driver 3 has finally been released, and we're going to take this opportunity to mock it mercilessly. First, they write it Drive 3R. Leet speak is out, people. Second, it wishes it were Grand Theft Auto, but it's not. See, it's called Driver 3, so you think you came here to drive some sweet rides, right? The big change in Driver 3 is that you can now get out of your car and wander around on foot. You play as Tanner. You're an undercover cop. See how it's different than GTA? See, you're on the right side of the law. But of course you still steal vehicles by brandishing weaponry on peaceful city streets. Duh. I like how they just stop their cars and get out. They must not want them anymore. Missions that don't involve driving pick up a little less than half the story mode. See, that's bad because Tanner here can't walk so good, or shoot so good, or roll so good. It doesn't matter because the enemy AI is so bad that they pretty much just stand in place and wait to be shot. It's nice to know they forget I'm there when I hide behind things.
Because you shot him. How many times you gotta shoot someone?
Nice voice acting. Just forget about the cutscenes, they're sort of vague.
Got anything constructive to say?
No.
The driving part of Driver is expectedly the best part. Cars have a loose feel, which makes it very easy to skid around corners. Ooh, almost made it. And the motorcycles are especially fun and speedy. And normally, this kind of handling would lead to some great Hollywood-style car chases. But it appears Driver 3 wants you to drive like your grandma because there's a whole bunch of crap in your way. Lampposts, for example, which are so abundant you'd expect the night to be illuminated like the sun. And the saplings are especially deadly. So instead of pulling off hair-raising stunts, you'll be playing it safe, hoping you don't hit one of those lampposts as you're trying desperately to keep up with some car you're following for some reason I forgot to pay attention to. There are plenty of other problems with driving. You'll notice that there are never more than 4 or 5 cars on the screen at any given time. A multi-car pileup simply can't happen, as hard as I tried. And is it too much to ask to hit a pedestrian? Ooh, got one. So anyway, this game blows. The on-foot part of the game is so bad it easily qualifies as a 1 out of 5. While the driving stuff fares better, it's not, how do you say, good. Like at all. We give it a 2 out of 5. All right, boys, save and quit.
Hey, you didn't save your game. I don't save. What do you mean you don't save?
I don't save. I don't believe in it. I think it's a scam.
You made some progress. Save your game.
I made some progress, but nothing spectacular. I mean, I leveled up, what, 3 times? When I sit down and play an RPG, I want to level up 6 times.
Saving is the only way the average gamer can progress in the modern video game era.
You know what this is? It's the world's smallest violin playing just for the average gamer.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All right, X-Plan, let's get X-Plan. Hey, you didn't quit and save already.
He doesn't save.
Why not?
You don't believe in it.
Shut up. What is this you don't save?
All right, because the game's for your segment that you're doing, I'll save and quit, but normally I would never do this.
Never mind what you would normally do. Thank you. All right, let's go. Oh, yeah, if someone sees a little green bag, I've been looking for it. So they brought the charges after they realized the district I was referring to, it was a small African antelope.
Yeah, you need a new catchphrase. Ooh, Crimson Skies is on sale. Can I borrow $20?
I don't have any pockets.
Yeah, me neither. Wish my whip had a pouch.
I wish my leggings weren't so tight.
Hey, did you ever play Batman Forever for the Sega Genesis?
Let me think. No. And on top of that, the movie, that's when Joel Schumacher decided to put nipples on the bat suit.
Yeah, it is ironic that a film entitled Batman Forever ruined the franchise. On the other hand, there is Catwoman. The game by EA, not the movie. That thing was a piece of shit.
Okay, let's cut to the chase. Is it possible that the Catwoman game could be worse than the Catwoman movie?
You wanna play my game?
I mean, this looks really cool, right? It's just like Prince of Persia. And Prince of Persia sucked. We all knew that someday EA would release a bad game. It was inevitable, and Catwoman is that game.
You're in for a whole world of hurt.
Yes, like a cat box full of clumpy kitty litter, Catwoman just keeps serving up feline fecal matter. Where do I begin? With the stupid cat costume? The one that's supposed to make us think fighting crime in open-toed heels is a good idea? Or with the repetitive gameplay, which finds Catwoman either swinging around a pole or kicking men into trash cans, or barrels, or car trunks? Or how about the Oscar-caliber voice acting?
I am Catwoman.
Nah, let's start with this. The worst cutscene in the history of superhero games, which shows Academy Award winner Halle Berry making out with a cat. Is anyone else creeped out by this? But Adam, you whine. Isn't there something redeemable about the gameplay? Well, yes, there is. Because in a shockingly innovative move, EA has created a game where you can smash crates and make barrels explode. Plus, Catwoman gets to go on exciting missions, like this one. Look for Midnight Scent Trail. Wait, don't scent trails occur when animals shoot musk out of their... Never mind. Then again, if sniffing hormones isn't your thing, you could always commit a burglary in a Eurotrash dance club, because people hide their good jewelry behind the strobe lights.
Who do I have to whip to get a drink in this place?
Of course, Catwoman doesn't always follow scent trails. Sometimes she fights things, like defenseless trash bins. But what she really loves is getting punched in the back of the head. The analog controls are so imprecise, you'll spend most of the game getting tagged in a cranium or flailing your whip in the wrong direction. Or you could just run around like a tool. That's what I did. It's like breakdancing, only worse. And don't get me started on the bad camera angles. Where am I going? Why is my head missing? How long before I throw up? Oh, stop spinning, please. Of course, there are redeemable things about this game. The graphics, for one, are beautiful. And if you set down your controller and wait a while, an incredibly creepy cutscene of Halle Berry licking herself will start, which means that this is one of the only games that's more fun when you're not actually playing it. And that's why we at X-Play can only cough up a 2 out of 5. Oh, put the cat down.
Stupid Catwoman game. Stupid TV show makes me play stupid Catwoman game. Stupid costume department dressed me up like a stupid Catwoman.
You're dressed up as Catwoman?
Yes.
Oh. I thought you finally snapped and started cosplaying.
Hello, it's a theme episode. I'm not Niku Niku. And what are you supposed to be?
Well, I was supposed to be Batman, but there are all these copyright issues, so now I'm Embarrassment.
Stupid embarrassed man.
I think I had a dream like this once.
Kill her. Go, go.
The 19th century, a turbulent time for Japan. The Industrial Revolution improved trade, and a panoply of other modern pressures combined to erode the stability of the samurai's feudal culture. Courtesans openly ply their trade. Brutish thugs attack the populace at will. Citizens lie on the ground and fart. In Way of the Samurai 2 from Capcom, you wend your way through these uncertain times. The game unfolds over the course of 10 days in the village of Amahara. As a freelance Ronin, you'll get to know 3 main factions in the town. The magistrates, who represent the law. The Auto Gang, who are like Yakuza, without style.
Who the hell are you?
And the townspeople, who run the tea houses, inns, and other businesses you'll visit.
Yeah.
As you accept jobs to earn money, you're drawn into the politics of the town.
I've got your first job for you now.
Your reactions to the branching storyline shape how people react to you. The open-ended gameplay is similar to Grand Theft Auto 3, but at times feels too loose. It's easy to lose track of the task at hand.
You don't seem to have anything in particular to do.
And the lengthy loading screens are a constant distraction. The weapon-based fighting system has some interesting moves to play with. And you've got to keep an eye on the pace of attacks and blocks. If your sword takes too much abuse, you're in for a nasty surprise. All that's depth makes for combat that has good potential, but a lot of that depth goes to waste when you learn that a couple well-timed parries can dispatch most enemies in short order. Just wait for them to attack, catch them off balance, and voila! Blood Pinata. The characters in Amahara are distinctive, even if the voice acting is downright lousy.
It hurts! I'm dying here!
This is Goshiro. He's a tough fighter who majored in logic.
You were loitering around here yesterday, too. Nobody around here needs medicine. You must be a spy.
Meet Nakamura, a man so manly he's got balls on the outside. I call them chesticles.
I'm very impressed.
This little girl doesn't really talk, but that still doesn't help. Remember those fun choose-your-own-adventure books from when you were a kid? Way of the Samurai 2 is like one of those, but light on the fun.
Nani?
Well, it's like a choose-your-own-adventure that comes with a fighting game and bad acting. Lots of bad acting.
Let's get out of here!
Sayonara, Samurai. We give it a 2 out of 5.
Did you really think Way of the Samurai 2 was going to be more than 2 out of 5?
You know, for a second there, yeah, I kinda did.
You want it?
Nah, I'm gonna go play Unreal.
Holiday game season's almost here.
Yeah?
Maybe this year we can do some shopping. Of course, we wouldn't be able to be seen in the same mall together.
That's too bad. Something would tell me you wouldn't need a pre-order for Halo 2.
Any store in the country.
So what am I onto? You said you had something that would revolutionize survival horror. What am I onto?
A dangerous path.
So, this guy in a coat just gave you that game?
Said it was revolutionary.
And we're gonna review it.
I want to review.
Oh, sheesh.
It's been a long time since the X-Files was first run television, and even longer since it was first-rate television. But thanks to the entertainment industry's refusal to let anything popular die, Agents Mulder and Scully once again grace our screens in the X-Files Resist or Serve.
My God. Her arms were amputated while she was still alive.
Immediately apparent are the high production values. A lot of care went into making this game feel like 3 real episodes of the TV series.
Scully, take her out the back.
Mulder, what about...
Damn it, Scully, just do it.
David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson provide the voices for our heroes, and fans will recognize many other favorite characters with authentic actors assisting audibly.
And Mulder, I suggest you step back from this case for a while.
Voila, presto changeo. Insert your exclamation of awe here.
And buddy, I think you'll want to take a look at this.
You choose Mulder or Scully and head out to a small town that has accused 2 young girls of being witches. Apparently, the witchcrafters wreaked havoc and turned everyone into shambling zombies.
Agent Sessler is glossing over the fact that, while the game feels like the show on the surface, the subpar graphics keep it from being convincing. The tension of this scene falls a bit flat when everyone's standing around staring into space like badly placed action figures.
I was hit.
The way you were yelling and drawing attention, we had to.
You're lucky we didn't shoot first. Where are we?
When you're not running from the zombies that Scully insists are sick people.
You can't tell me teenage girls with a high school interest in the occult have somehow managed to raise the dead.
Hey, I've seen them do it on Buffy.
And when Mulder's not getting his ass kicked by cats. The most economical way to eliminate them is to kick them when they're down. The first time Scully cans a zombie to death, it's funny. The 40th, kinda lame. That is, when the clumsy controls don't totally screw you up and get you killed.
First, they're rising from the dead, and then they're taking cheap shots from behind. That's just bullshit.
Hi, can I see my character, please? To its credit, X-Files tries to offer something more than just fetch the key puzzles. Of course, you just end up performing a different inane activity instead, like this attempt at an autopsy sequence.
The esophagus is benign in appearance.
And they have lots of in-jokes and references to various character quirks.
Ass Liver 36 is out already.
But in the case of the X-Files Resist or Serve, I'll choose Resist.
Agent Webb's observations are harsh but accurate. This game is fans only. And even then, some fans won't be able to get into the clunky, derivative survival horror and simplistic logic puzzles. All its flaws conspired to knock the X-Files Resist or Serve down to a 2 out of 5.
I trust you're man enough to work that thing.
Man enough. Oh, why do you hurt me, Scully? Ladies first.
Adam, that sucked. Why did we have to review something so pedestrian?
He said it would revolutionize everything.
I'd rather watch season 8 again than play this anymore. Where's my heels? I'm going for a run.
Hey. Why did you lie to me? That game didn't revolutionize anything. It was barely survival horror. Half it was autopsies and crap.
Because, Mr. Sessler, I knew that to keep you on the correct path, I would have to deceive you, that I would have to make you play a licensed game. And a licensed game, Mr. Sessler, is most convincingly hidden between 2 genres.
The production values were so high. I mean, for a moment there, I thought the game really was going to be good.
Mr. Sessler, why are reviewers like yourself who believe that licensed franchises don't have to be terrible not dissuaded by all the evidence to the contrary?
Because all the evidence to the contrary is not entirely dissuasive.
Precisely.
The licensed games are going to get better, aren't they?
Mr. Sessler, they've been getting better for a long, long time.
What the f*** were we talking about?
Watch, play, win, hyperactive!
We have a new online game everyone is talking about.
Every weeknight while you watch X-Play and Unscrewed with Martin Sargent. Go online and play Hyperactive along with the shows.
You can win an iPod Mini and other cool stuff.
Many of you will be playing for months to come.
For rules and details, go to g4techtv.com/hyperactive and play along every night with X-Play at 11 and Unscrewed with Martin Sargent at 11:30. Unscrewed with Martin Sargent at 11:30.